Got my glasses on standby.
You can see now.
Yeah, I can see. I can see. I can see. What's going on, everybody?
Hey, everybody.
Mm,
You need the me.
yeah, me.
I brought you the water. You didn't even drink
Yeah, I
none.
need that. I need that right now. Hey, everybody. Lead Farmer 73, Lady Led in the house today. And we got some great news. Let me try to scoop this back a little bit. Ooh,
Oh, now the leaf in the
my
way.
pears is in the way. Okay, there we go.
Gotta
That's
move the leaf out the way.
okay. We in the house. Let me get myself together here. So, when you come in the room, if you can, please give me a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. If hey, my Renaissance grandma. Hey, Trina
Hey.
Journey. Hey,
Hey,
Will Burnett.
everybody.
Hey, Stro Boogie. If you can hear us, give us a thumbs up. If you can hear us and see us, give us 2 thumbs up.
Hey there. Hello,
Hey, Patient
hello.
Saint. Hey,
Hey,
Inna
Angie.
Stanley. That's what you brought this bucket for?
Yeah. You
Mike.
you going in for that?
Yeah, you could put that over on top of this. Put that, both of them.
That don't seem like a good mix.
It is though. Okay.
Hey, my friends. Hey, Lisa Washington.
That way I can see a
I
little
miss
better.
you in there.
Kind of
Let me
move
do
my,
like this. I can see better.
yeah, move my
Hey,
chair.
Ladybug. Hey, Miss Sunny.
What's going on, everybody?
Hey, my
Trina's Journey,
Renaissance grandma.
Will Burnett, Miss Sunny, Ladybug, K Natural, uh, Arcity, Rancho Ray, Teresa Smith,
Hey,
Talia,
Talia.
Kimon, Delois. I love your name. Your name just brings back so many memories of me. Nobody I know named Dolores call themselves Dolores. Lois.
Mm.
Straight Dolores.
Hey, Kizzy Place.
Let's see.
Colleen. Hey,
Hey,
Movington.
Miss Sunny.
Deborah. Sharon. Hey, Miss Geraldine. Hello.
Plug. Thank you, everybody, for the confirmation on you can hear and see us.
Yes, good. Y'all can hear and see.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Everybody, I'm gonna get right into it because y'all know good and well I can talk forever. She ain't doing that though. She be like, peace. And I don't want her to piece me out. So
Mm.
I'm gonna jump right into it. So right out the gate, uh, hey Terrence, how you doing? Thank you for the confirmation. Okay. Everybody's been wondering about survival camp. How many people attended survival camp? Most of y'all probably haven't. I'm going to say
I was about to say it's
none
it's a
of you.
good handful, but
Yeah,
yeah.
most people that do survival camp are not the people that have channels pretty much. It's very few. So I'm
But
going
how
to
many of y'all like to camp?
how many of y'all like to camp? Cuz we got a change coming.
Yes.
We got a big change. The reason why we haven't scheduled another one and we haven't been talking about it because it's bigger than what I've been working on, what we've been working on. That I told y'all I can't tell y'all what I was doing with all the traveling and everything. This is that, okay?
Oh, we gotta get Jada. She all the way in Houston. That's all right.
Uh,
That's all right. If we give you enough time in advance, you can make your way this way.
and Jada, we've come up with a way where if you fly in, cause I'm
What?
trying not to say too
I
much.
mean, people,
Okay.
you know what? We would have never thought flying into camp was a possibility until this last camp we had. And somebody did just that.
Right.
They packed so strategically, but there's still limitations. So we can help with the limitations is what he's trying to say.
Thank you, because you know I'll be like, we got you for everything.
No, but we can't help you figure out, okay, what
Yeah.
stuff can't. But I'm telling you, he was ready. He had everything he needed and everything fit. So I was amazed. So we might need to find him and ask him, give
How
us
did
a
he
list.
do it? Right. And he was the one doing the photography and stuff too, right?
No.
This last time?
Yeah, no, that wasn't. He didn't do photography.
Okay.
I don't think.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Yes, he sure was.
Oh, okay.
Well,
He didn't send us no pictures.
he was,
Send us
no,
some.
you know what? That's not his fault. I'm supposed to be reaching out to him. Because remember, he made T-shirts and everything. So that's my fault.
You got something going on with your tooth. No. You know how you eat a salad
Mm.
and then there's some green, you know.
Mm.
Yeah.
I see it.
You feel it? It's on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
You got it.
Popcorn.
Let me see. No. Let me get it. There we go.
Popcorn husk.
Sorry, y'all.
I was tearing that popcorn
You
up.
wasn't gonna be able to be talking this whole time. With
Thank
that
you,
right
like.
here. I don't know. How about me?
Come here, let me see. You got a little something.
Yeah,
Got a little something on you.
I got a little something.
Thank him. I could feel that too. Like Phil Collins, the
I just
air in the
happened
night.
to look over and it was like, hey.
Yeah, somebody be like, oh my God. Larry might need to go back to the dentist. He got a whole tooth trying to crawl up the side of his head. That was,
Okay, so we do got some people that like the camp. Kizzy plays. Miss Sunny said she just realized. See, that's another thing. Some people don't even know they like camping because they ain't never been. So, in fact, that's part of the reason why we doing this. So people can get more exposure to camping. And guess what? It's levels. You don't gotta go hard and do survival. You know, you can glamp, you can do an RV, you could do all kinds of stuff. What's her name? My cart runneth over.
Oh,
Shout out to her. She makes camping feel like the house.
my cart runneth over.
She gave me some ideas like, wow.
Is she in here yet? Because I told her I'm going to reach out to her personally. We need to talk.
Yeah, so that's
Okay.
what this is for. Carol says she loves camping. So this club is for that reason. This club that we're starting, it's a membership. It's a reason why we're doing this.
Yes.
And no, it's not free because, you know, there are some things that we want to do that, you know, it's going to require our time and expenses and stuff like that. So it's not free, but the benefits are you're going to be the ones to be invited to our private camping. What? Oh, you
Oh,
reading?
no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was reading my Renaissance grandma says it's a 14-hour drive plus she can't fly. We'll figure something out, my Renaissance grandma. We'll
Well,
figure
and that's
something.
the whole thing about having this membership is for making connections, because we had people who met at camp and now they camp together, or people who we connected them together and they shared a campsite, or they rode in together. So we'll find you somebody in your area who can
We
swoop
sure
by.
will.
Swoop by.
Okay, hi Franny. Yeah, you caught a live chat and you caught us both, so
Yeah,
that's a
welcome to your first live
a
chat.
double up. Now, Sharika Robinson says, I want to camp for the first time ever. Okay, now this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be putting a more personal touch on it. And the reason why we're doing this is because we made it private, so just any old Joe Schmo can't just walk in and mess up our thing. And I wanted it to be way more laid back.
Don't worry about it. Just keep going.
No, I am.
Okay.
I wanted it to be way more laid back and take care of everything. so everybody doesn't have to be in such a rush to do certain things. And something's been kind of bugging me for the last couple years with this whole thing. There's nothing wrong with being so, far apart, as far as the, how we do. Your tent is way over there, some people's around the corner. We figured out a way where we found an area that we can all meet up and have our tents set up in eye view away from each other in a circle, and we'll have our
So
own.
it's a little bit more intimate.
It'll be a little bit more intimate. And what'd you see? What'd you see? I thought you saw something on me. I see something on you.
Oh, okay.
I got you,
was
baby.
On me. Something was getting me.
It was a spider. I ain't want to tell you what it was because I didn't want you to freak out. I know.
Felt it.
I know. I just don't want you,
Uh,
we in the woods.
But that's what's upcoming. The event itself is what's upcoming. This members group, though, is something different. So what we want to do with this members only group is first start the process by meeting virtually every month, and we're going to get together and talk about camping and talk about just different ideas, different ways to do it, different places that we need to meet up at, different kind of equipment and all that stuff. The purpose of the group is for us to first get to know it. So this is how you can end up not camping by yourself. If you got to drive far, you don't got to do it by yourself. You can actually meet somebody in this group. It's also the way we're gonna continue our camping events. So they're gonna be private. So if you want to know, we're not gonna be announcing it.
No.
Okay.
But I'm glad I set the volume because sometimes I don't even know. That's why I be telling people to give me a thumbs up so I can get a sight and a sound on them.
Okay. So yeah, so the membership is monthly. We're gonna get together. Oh, okay.
Sometimes that's all you got to do.
I
Just-
froze, and
You
you always freeze with a crazy face.
Yeah.
So, but we're gonna meet through Zoom. So you got to be a person who know how to get on Zoom or know how to watch. We're gonna we can send a recording to you as well. But if you want to become a member, I'm gonna put the link in the chat if I can.
Yeah.
I'll be putting the link in the chat for you, but it's also in the description. But just know it's a monthly thing. So in order for you to be able to get the information about the camping events, you need to be in this group. And it's a lot of different reasons for that.
Right.
Safety for everyone.
Safety
is a reason
privacy,
we're doing this.
Privacy.
And just to have a more organized thing, because when we had it before, some people joined us and we were happy to have them, but they weren't a part of the group, so we didn't have enough provisions for them. You know, when you're doing something like this, you want to make sure you don't run out of food. Like that ain't something you want to do. If we're, when we're doing that, we want to make sure we have enough of everything. So this is going to help us be more organized and increase the safety of this event.
Right. And with everybody being so close to one another, it's making it a little bit more personal. And the people that come every and it's not going to be just 1 or 2 times a year. This is a club.
Yeah, so we're going to be having monthly Zoom meetings is what we're saying.
Right.
Monthly, so you're going to get a chance to get to know us better. We're going to actually get a chance to put a face to your name. So we're gonna really have a chance to have an intimate Zoom setting so we can talk. Like right now, we talking, y'all typing, but I don't know about you. I can type fast, but I still can't get all my thoughts out the way I would if I just said it. So you'll have a chance to talk with us. You'll have a chance to ask questions. We'll have a chance to exchange ideas.
That right there.
Yes.
Exchanging ideas to make it better, because what we're coming to do is we're trying to make this whole event, not just event, this whole experience better. And by the way, now this was something I really wanted to touch on, because I know it's a few people in the background in the bushes kind of like, yeah, but I would love to come, but, and I'm going to help you out with that. This is a camp club for camping. This, listen, Tammy says this for couples. It's for camping. This doesn't have those kind of restrictions and regulations
So
like it was
if you
before.
are a couple, your membership actually will cover the both of you.
Right.
For the monthly part. So obviously the actual events, that's a different thing. We'll be talking about that once we get into the group.
Right.
But this is a monthly thing, so we can get together, talk, exchange ideas, and also we would like to do some pop-up things where if we're in your area,
That's it.
you get a notification that we're there and where we want to meet up at. So this is just to make it where it's easier for you to know what's going on as far as with camping and the stuff that we're doing when we're on the loose.
Right. Now, the other thing was, I wanted to tell you, this is a camp club. So this is not just a survival. This is not just a survival camp club. This is not just that cut and dry. This is not just for prepping. What this is going to be is whatever we want to do for that particular setup, that's what we're going to be doing. For instance, we will have a survival camp, and we'll all as a club discuss it. And if we want to do a glamp session, that's what we're going to be doing. But this is going to be almost like a free-for-all. Just come. When you come to the camp, we can all talk about the next one. We really want to, all these ideas that we've had over the years, we have not really been able to tap in and touch into them the way we really want to, because we're always so limited on time. But now we'll be able to take care of all of those situations, and everything will have a little bit more time to function, a lot more time to socialize. That's the best part. Instead of us, y'all really never get a chance to see us at camp, because me and her is running around and leaving the campsite trying to play the fixer constantly. We won't have to do that anymore. And go ahead.
Yes, the payment is a monthly subscription, because every month we're going to meet as a group through Zoom, and we're going to talk. You know, once you get in there, it'll make way more sense. But yes, we're going to meet every month, and you need to be active in order to get the information about the events, because we're making these events private, so invitation only. Y'all will be the special members only.
Right.
Will be invited. And being a part of the monthly group doesn't mean you have to attend the in-person camping events. That's where the monthly meetings are going, but that's not the only thing the monthly meetings, that's not the only purpose of the monthly meetings.
That's to help support us and this venture that we're trying to do.
Yes.
Now, I didn't want to start a YouTube membership, because that's not private. That becomes something weird. And a lot of people do the memberships, and I ain't got no problem with the people that do the memberships, but that's not what this is going to be. This is going to be an entity of its own. And
this camp Club 73. That's what
Camp
it is.
Club
So if
73.
you want to be a part of that, this is it. This is where it starts. Of course, we want to grow, so we're gonna start by meeting together, talking about what we're gonna do, getting our locations and where we want to meet, and if there's if somebody knows of some beautiful place in their state and they're like, oh, you got to come here, we got to do an event here, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to get around and enjoy.
The link.
Oh, let me give it to you again. So
the
you
link
have
is
it
in
right
in the chat, everybody, and she's putting it in again. Every blue moon, just hit that again to give it back.
there. Yes.
So now, again, we have a great idea and plans to make this way better, way more intimate, way more private. Instead of the rush that you got to be back in your city at a certain time because you got a long drive or something like that. I can't explain more at this very second, but this is why I'm doing this. I did not want to do everybody wanted me to do the YouTube online memberships, and I'm like, no, because all of those proceeds from YouTube memberships do not go to the cause. A lot of that goes to YouTube, and this is for you. So that's why we really want it to be this way. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what we're doing, and the reason we're doing all of this, is going to give us a lot more freedom to do more things that we really want to do. Like, I really want to have time to show you guys how to set up your solar power generators. I have yet to be able to do that because I don't have the time.
Just regular stuff in general. How to start a fire with the
name something. Name one.
the thing, the flint.
Yeah, she said the thing.
I can't think of it right now.
I know.
But just stuff like, we wanted to do so much more hands-on.
Yes,
things,
you can, L'Oreal.
But we just couldn't, get all the time. Plus, there were other ideas that other people had that if we had had the input before the event,
right,
we could have made provisions for that. But we just didn't. So that's what this is for. L'Oreal, the actual events, we're gonna try to plan them so far in advance that yes, you can make payments on them. We're gonna get that rolling once we get the group started. But again, this is the beginning part. This is the get in the group so you can get this information about the event, so you can be a part of the planning of the events.
So this is all gonna work way better, because I'm gonna tell you, just as much as the people that show up at survival camp is you feel like you're being rushed. As soon as you set up your tent, right? As soon as you set up your tent, you there for 2 days, it's time to take the tent back down. That's the worst feeling in the world.
Yeah, we want to do some longer events.
Thank you, honey.
And here's why. Because setting up camp is an intense activity.
This is a private club.
Yeah, we're not going to be live streaming.
We will not be live streaming this at all.
Now, you might get some pictures later of how much fun we had, but we're not going to. That's the whole point. This is for us. And this is for, this private group. So if we're going to make it private.
It's private.
You got to be here. This is one of those you just got to be there kind of thing.
You was saying something.
I was saying, we want more time, because when you're setting up your camp, that first day, you're exhausted. If you're lucky, you will get your camp set up before dark. But a lot of us still was working in the night, and you're exhausted by the end. So then the next day we up going to to the cookout, and then we doing the tour, and then we running around doing this, and no rest.
Right.
I don't know about you, but when I'm tired, I can't fully enjoy stuff.
And here's the other thing on that point you made. Now we have like a 3 or 4 hour drive home from where we set up. After we take that tent down and all day, or put the tent up all day, and then we have a 3 hour drive back to the house. Some of y'all have an 8 hour or a 12 hour drive. We're trying to get rid of that and make sure that once you set up, you can set your tent up. It might take you a while, but then you can relax, not just for 2 days, not just for 3 days. You can relax and really get the feel of the area. You can really get the feel of the area and explore the area and have a good time, right? We're gonna take care of all of that. No more rush.
Yeah.
Be-
I'm like, it at least needs to be like 5 to 7 days.
yeah,
To me, the event needs to be that long so that we can build in times of just rest where you can, network and fellowship with other people, get to know other people without
Right.
feeling like, oh my goodness, we got to hurry up because it's time for this and it's time for that. And maybe we can, just have I just feel like I be wanting to know everybody. I be wanting to
yeah,
remember everybody's name, where do you live, and I just felt so rushed, like I couldn't get a chance to give everybody attention and get to know them, because y'all see us, y'all know us, we don't know
right.
y'all, like, so. And that the night when we have the s'mores party and we sit around the fire and just talk.
That's it.
That's the
it.
best part.
That's
But
it.
that's the sad part, because it's the night before we all leave. What if that was something we did several nights instead of just one night? It's
Right.
awesome. Time to go.
Right.
And then we wanted to stay up late because we was having such a good time, but everybody had to get up early so they could pack up and leave.
And the problem with it was everybody, you got to be checked out by 11 o'clock. Like we had a hotel room, so everybody was rushing. Some people left. Always leave early because they know good and well, I'm not gonna have this equipment down by checkout time, and I'm not paying for another day. So I gotta leave the camp tonight, the bonfire tonight, and go start. People are packing up in the middle of the night because they got a 8 hour, 5 hour drive in the morning, and they don't want to stay over. We're trying to we're not trying. We have eliminated that whole problem. So now we're going to be there. When we have these sessions, you don't have to be there for 3 days, but we're going to make it and lease out the area for 5 days. That way you don't have to be in a rush. Okay? All you have to do, if you want to just stay 2 or 3 days, that's completely up to you, but you will still have 5 to 7 days to play around with. We have figured something out to get rid of all of those problems. The biggest problem with the survival camp was every day felt like work, and that is not what I wanted. I did want people to practice their preps, use their equipment, but I still don't want this to be a job.
Yeah.
That is the problem I kept having, is we are practicing our preps, we are using our equipment, but when I got home, I was finished for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I didn't want to talk, I didn't want to do nothing.
Yeah. So, and I want to give a shout out to Teresa Kenzie. She is in Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Teresa.
Awesome.
Is Teresa the very first?
She is the very first. Thank you, Teresa.
Thank you,
I
Teresa.
can't wait to see you at the first Zoom meeting.
Thank you,
Oh, I
Teresa.
already know the ideas is going to be off the chain.
That's what I'm talking about.
The creativity.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And that's what we want. We want to get lots of different perspectives, and you know, this doesn't have to be about like bug out style camping.
No. Now,
But those skills are transferable for that. But we want to have a good time as well. And honestly, to me, that's how you get the young people involved. They want to have a good time. They don't want to just rough everything.
Right.
Now, some stuff will still, depending on where we camp at, we still might have to rough some things.
Yeah.
But we can still have a good time. A good time.
a good time.
Yes.
Okay.
So will it be somewhere different every time? That's what we're going to talk
Right.
about.
That's what we're going to talk about in the
That's
private
the hope.
meetings.
And we're planning on doing several different type of events. So some pop-up type events. Just yes. That's the plan.
Yeah.
We want to get more camping together in our lives.
We don't want people traveling each and every time, but when they do make it to our destination that we pick, we want it to be where it doesn't feel like a job anymore. Because I know people aren't saying it, but if I feel like this feels like a job, I know you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can be exhausting.
If
we
you
got two important questions I want to
Okay.
address. Charlene asked, "Can you join if you live in Illinois?" Yes.
Yes.
And anywhere, because that's what we want to do. We want to come together and we want to travel to different places. And Franny's question is, what does the membership pay for? It doesn't pay for the camping. It pays for our monthly virtual Zoom meetings where we
Right.
come together. It pays for your access to get to know where our private camping events are going to be. It pays for your access to know where we're going to pop up at and have a meetup,
Right.
meet up with people in person. So it pays for your exclusive
Membership.
yes,
This-
membership. And of course, it's going to help fund what we're trying to do.
That's what I wanted
it's
to
going to
know.
help us be able to give away some things. It's going to help us, pay for Zoom ain't free. Y'all know
Right.
that, right? Okay. It's going to pay for that.
And feed people.
Yeah, and it I don't know if y'all
You too,
know,
Shea Prey,
but
Wisconsin.
only those of you who have been to our camp will understand. When you see the things that we do, you
Right.
realize we didn't make a profit.
Right. As a
We
matter of fact,
literally-
we lost money.
But that can't be always, because we can't operate like that.
Let me put it to you like this. This is where I'm always seeing a deficit in any profit whatsoever. And anybody that holds these meetings and gatherings and get-togethers will totally understand. You come out of your pocket with this, and I know a lot of people don't think so. And a lot of people keep having meetups all over the United States. And when you do it and you plan it like this, you come out your pocket. It doesn't matter if people donate. You still come out of your pocket because you're trying to make it better and more comfortable for people. Vision Preparedness is in here right now. Vision Preparedness has his survival bug out weekend, and he can tell you, you come out the pocket. Us as the host, do not make money. We don't make money. Let's say this, we haven't made any money, okay? Because all of the money, not just going to the food, is not just going for that, but we have to pay for all of the area and the booking and all of that stuff in advance. So that's where all of this comes from.
Comfortable in my lap.
Now,
Good.
that's important, and I want everybody to truly understand this is that membership that YouTube asks you to pay. YouTube asks you to pay for these certain memberships, and you don't even realize when you're paying those memberships, a lot of that membership money for YouTube goes to YouTube. Where this, all of the proceeds would be going back to your club that you belong to, your private club that you belong to. So that would help everything,
Yeah.
right?
And a question. Let me see if I can find it again. Uh, Miss New Lady 60. Yes, you. It don't matter how old you are. If you feel like
Yes.
camping, come on.
Come on with it.
On. And Charlene, it is a monthly membership to be a part of the monthly Zoom meetings, and it's $25 a month. And thank you,
Thank you.
Give and Gold.
Thank you, Give and
Thank
Gold.
you.
And there will be certain levels that if you wanted to donate more in a membership, we're gonna make it so that can happen. And it's gonna be, if you know you can't make it to any of the meetups and you just want to be a member to support, you can do that too.
Yeah, you don't have to. This isn't you have to come to camp. This is, we're going to talk about camp and organize our events. And Winter Baby says, do you have to have a tent? No, that's what we said. It doesn't have to be survival camping. It doesn't have to be tent camping. It can be RV camping.
RV,
it could be glamping.
camper.
It could be
your bug out trailer.
Yes. So we're going to try to make sure we're in places where all the different options
Thank you, Patience
are
Saint.
allowed. Yes, thank you.
We're
Yes.
we're going to be leasing an area where, come as you are, like whatever. Now, and here's another one. Here's another one that I worked out. Say you have a problem with your tent, because this happens every single year.
Yes.
Every year we have somebody, the tent blows out on them. We will be able to help you and supply you with a tent, a loaner, okay? We will be able to supply that for you just in case.
Yes, I love what Teresa Kinsey just said.
What she say?
She said, I recently canceled Netflix and I would rather put it to this.
Amen.
Something more meaningful and positive. Thanks for
Thank
the
you.
platform.
Thank you. Thank
See,
you.
it's that kind of thinking that we want to get together with.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, because some people are like, well, what? When you see what we do, then you'll understand what it's for.
Exactly. And a lot of the people that's been to all of our survival camps, and some people that's been to Vision Preparedness Bug Out Weekend, let me tell you something. There's a lot that goes into it. When you see it, some people was like, psh, whoopity-doo. This ain't no big deal. But let me tell you something. We run ourselves ragged. And people have come like, oh man, all we eating is hot dogs, burgers, and salad. And listen,
Well, you got to think about the environment we're in.
Not just the environment, but the investment.
The investment. But I mean, there's things cheaper than hamburgers.
No.
But
what I'm saying is the people that's looking for the T-bone steak.
Oh yeah.
Are the same people that's giving you a tip of $2. Like, hey, tell your mama I did something good for you.
I saw this post that talked about you could predict the tip based on the rareness of the steak. The rarer, the bigger the tip. The browner,
the more well done.
The more complaints.
The more well done.
You get the tips if it's raw almost, and you get the complaints if it's done.
So what we're trying to accomplish here is something I've been dreaming about for years, and it's finally happened. And the only people we gonna tell about it is our private club members, the camp club members. This is going to be it. As far as survival camp for the Greenhouse Lounge survival camp, that is no more. That is no more. Keep your t-shirts though. Keep your t-shirts, because that means you was one of the first. You'd be like, I remember when it wasn't even camp club. It used to be survival camp. Keep your t-shirts, keep all your gear. but this is now Camp Club 73. There's a reason why we changed it to Camp Club 73, because I don't always want to practice survival. Sometimes I want us to show off. I want us to glamp. Bring your couch out your
Yes.
living room and set it in your tent. You know, put some real plumbing in your tent if you want to. You know,
That first tour of the tents really
that did it.
just the creativity some people had with what they did with their life.
Yes, yes.
Um
Hey, so now
some
what?
people even had the bed all made up nice with roses and romantic stuff on. I was like, go ahead.
I know they don't set the table.
I mean, just the
Uh,
sky is the limit.
Say, do you go on the website to sign up? Yes.
Yes, I'm gonna put the link in again for you.
Yeah, we doing it. We doing it all legit. Okay. No, hey man, slide me $20. I'll get you in. Them days, that's old. That ain't happening. Or coming at the last minute. Because here's the other thing we had a lot of. A lot of people would say they're not coming and then show up. And we literally, when it comes to the food, we gotta count heads. And then it's sometimes people say they are coming and they don't.
Yeah, but we've already paid for their site.
Everything.
I mean, like,
So
we just wanted where we're not saying emergencies can't happen. 'Cause
Yeah,
we did have
no.
a few people that they did have
Yeah.
legitimate things. But it's like just communicate, give us let's work together,
Right.
and make this let this be a good flowing thing, not something that feels like it's falling apart every time.
I do not, the whole reason why I'm changing the club, changing it to Camp Club, because we don't want it to feel like a job anymore, period. I want you to come and be able to truly, truly, really relax and enjoy your time. That's the biggest thing, your time. When you always rush, tomorrow we gotta bake marshmallows. Rush. It's about to rain. We gotta batten down the hatches. Rush. Now we gotta go on a survival hike. That's over.
And this will allow us to collaborate with our members, and rather than us doing everything, some of the members can, assist with things that are in their expertise. Like, for example, oh, I can't remember his name right now, but he did the fire starting demonstration for us.
Right.
And he brought all these awesome
I'm about to pull mine out.
the Flint.
The Flint Strikers.
Yeah. So we can plan that in ahead of time,
Yes,
instead
Vision.
of it being on the fly.
Yes, Vision Preparedness.
Yes. So it's gonna help us with the logistics. Will we be doing stuff in Michigan? Listen, that's near home to me.
Right.
So if you're in the group and you know of an awesome place in Michigan to go, we gonna put it in the plan.
And that is part of being a member, that you can suggest. If you're a member, when we have our meetings, our monthly meetings, you can put it in suggestion like, listen, I'm here in Michigan, say I'm in Flint, Michigan, and we have this beautiful spot over here by the lake and this and that, and it's a nice park. It's a beautiful spot where everybody can camp. We can take your suggestion and we can look into that better, and then even make you part of the planning session, because we're pretty much will be going through you to get this situation set up. Of course, we ain't just gonna fly blindly, but that'll put you in a driver's seat, because we will need your help. As a member, you will be helping us set it all up, right? So that's what this is all about. Let me see. Kerry Robinson, is there an idea up on a general area, states you can plan to camp at? I'm in okay, you're in North Carolina. You're in a perfect area. Okay, let's just say we're going to be, our main camp spot, just say Myrtle Beach is our main camp destination. We're just saying that, okay? Because we can't tell everybody nothing here on YouTube. We're only going to be talking about this situation privately. So with that being said, just use Myrtle Beach as this hub situation, South Carolina hub. Okay.
Yeah, but the plan is let's get around. Let's get
Right.
around. Can you bring someone? Oh, yes.
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 Now we're even the reason why, again, why I changed it to Camp Club is because I want to be able to change this. It's not going to always be about survival. It's not going to always be about glamping. I personally would love for us all to have a session where we bring our youngsters with us, our children, our teenagers, so they can get a taste of something real. Because this, I'm not gonna start on the video games, okay? I'm not gonna start. I'm just saying, ain't nothing wrong with video games. I just want to show our youth outside
Mm-hmm.
because they don't
And that
come
is
out.
fun things to do out there.
Some of our kids we thought was a whole nother race because they do not come outside at all.
Yeah.
They scared of the
I would,
sun.
I would like to go to some places with some beautiful landmarks. So when you go on a hike, you see some beautiful stuff. I don't know, some waterfalls or something.
Right.
Some beautiful mountains, some water, something. Something.
Catherine Davis said, "Hey, I'm a tent camper. Am I welcome to join?" Absolutely, absolutely. Now here's another thing. Here's another thing about the club. This is a members only private club. So there will be some screening involved. I gotta be honest with you on that. Now, I can't stress that enough. Okay, just like our Facebook group, there will be some screening. Just any old Joe Schmo, we ain't doing that anymore. So I really need you guys to understand that. Now, we're going to be spreading this first couple sessions word of mouth, but then there's going to be a screening. Now, for all the people that showed up before the camp and it was there at every single camp, you already know, come on in. You've been screened
Yeah. Oh yeah.
several times.
If you've been to one before, you are definitely invited. And Drew, as far as those details about additional fees and how many people, that's going to depend on the venue. And remember, this membership is just us getting in the group and meeting every month for the starting planning process. So all of those details are details that are going to come once you're in the group.
Right.
So, I mean, it's going to depend on what we're doing and where we're going.
So we're working on it, and we're trying to make it better.
Yes.
Cause again, my pet peeve is I want to relax. I want to be able to walk around like I wanted to do. I want to be able to meet people. I also want to be able to show people some of these electric bikes. I mean, so you can ride them and test them out yourself. I want to be able to practice archery. I want to be able to show everything that I do here that I don't never really have a chance to do. I want to show you gardening. I want to be able to show you gardening. I want to be able to show you raising chickens. I want to be able to show you beekeeping. Okay? I want to be able to show you the things that, how we live for real. Things that you guys are interested in too. Okay? That way, there is no rush. There is nobody standing over our head telling us what we can and what we cannot do. It will all be on us. You see that bumblebee?
Yeah, you just want to check things
He
out.
was all yellow.
Yeah.
Can we bring pets? Yes.
It depends on where we are, though. We can't say a definitive
It
yes.
depends on where we are, and it depends on what kind of pets, because some people, they'll say pets, and in my head, I'm thinking dog, cat. They might bring like a llama or something.
And again, that's one of those
Right.
things that we'll be discussing in the group when we're talking about the actual event. Charlene's question is about how will you be able to join the Zoom meeting? So the Zoom meetings will meet on the second Sunday of every month at 6 p.m. Eastern time. If you're not available at that time, we'll send you the recording. Everybody's going to get the recording.
Right.
So you wouldn't have to worry about if you're not there live. Now, if you're not there live, you're not gonna get a chance for us to get to know you and us to have fun and talk and all the stuff that, you know, we plan to do during the meetings. But you can still get the information, and you'll still get the notifications of what we're doing and when.
Right. She said, I don't have pets. I was just asking. Well, it's a good question.
Yeah.
Because some places don't allow you to have pets.
Yeah.
But our main hub, we will be able to, you will be able to have pets depending on the pet. And of course, rules never change about one thing. You do have to clean up after your pet.
Yeah.
Don't be leaving no secret snacks.
We all know that.
Yeah. Don't leave no secret snacks in the ground.
Elma Cray's question is the membership per person, or will it cover your spouse? The membership will include your spouse. This is the membership part of it.
Right.
So yes, you and your spouse, y'all gonna be together watching the Zoom, right? So y'all will have the information, y'all can share amongst each other.
Right.
Yes, absolutely. So
any questions whatsoever so far?
Yeah, and I know this is all new, so you know, we might not have covered all the details right now. If you go to the link I put in the chat, it'll give you some more. Katina, we probably will have you sign one of those NDAs. Because
hey, Katina. Hey, Katina.
Yeah, probably so.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the thing the thing about it, I have not released any footage for the last two. Well, look, she got flies humming around her butt.
Cause she stink.
Yuck.
Letting out silent killers.
We got we have not released any videos over the last 2 or 3 trips because it's not right. It's certain things when you're camping. How can I put this?
I mean, it's like being at your house.
No. Here you go.
You might have your bonnet on or not.
There you go.
And need to have it on, but not.
Everybody don't want you to see their pajamas. If you understand what. Ooh, see, I just thought of one right there. We can write that down. A pajama jammy jam.
Oh yeah.
A pajama jammy jam. Okay. Gas generators, quiet gas generators approved. Music. You know we ain't never allowed to really play no music. We gonna be able to play music at our campsites and be jamming. Ooh.
Don't let the mosquitoes stop you. Sonia says Reggie won't come because of the mosquitoes. Listen, I hate the mosquitoes, but I'm not letting them stop me. Now we will get a thermocell, we'll get some spray, we'll get one of the things on the wrist. I'll put a jacket on.
I bought 10 of them thermocells.
Yeah. Don't worry about the mosquitoes.
We're trying to we have thought of this, and that's why it took so long to announce it. We have thought of a lot of stuff that we'll be able to do now. A pajama jammy jam, you know, everybody come out. Tonight, how many people went to camp when you was a kid? Anybody go to camp when you was in junior high school or elementary school? And then everybody had the barnyard? Sorry.
I don't know.
I know. The barnyard dance, and everybody came into the big cafeteria, and everybody had on their pajamas, and we did the square dance and stuff. This is gonna be that. We'll have the power to do all the things I really wanted this to do in the first place. Okay? We'll be a little freer. No, a lot freer than we were.
Yes. Is there a closing period for membership? As of right now, there isn't one. Depending on how many people join, it might close because we can only work with so many people at a time.
Right.
But right now, we don't have a closing date. And then if you have children, we're going to have some events where children will be welcome.
That.
But those are things we're going to talk about in the group, so you'll know exactly which events are designed for families and which ones might be more appropriate for adults.
Right.
We're going to talk about that. That's what this group is for. So, yes. Awesome. And we have had a few more people join us. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Guava.
We appreciate you all so much. I'm not going to call out your names because some of your names are different from your YouTube name, and I don't want to, put you out there if you don't want to be out there. If you want to put it in the chat that you joined, you're welcome to do that. Sonia on Tiny says, what's the cost? It's $25 per month to be a member, so that you are the ones to get invited to our private camping events. So yes, thank you, T. Perry.
Thank you, T. Perry. Thank you, T. Perry.
We're gonna have a good time.
See, this is what we've been working on. How many times have you?
That's for the group.
That's for the group. The group only. The group only. So we're going to be able to, and we are wide open for ideas. Again, like Lady Leah said in the beginning, at our last session, at our last survival camp, we got so many great ideas that all of the people were giving us. Here's a question right here.
Oh, I see it. Well, first, let me say, already joined Movington, Kizzy's Place. Awesome.
Thank you.
El McCray, the dudes will, once you go and you register with the link that we put in the chat, it's automatically going to come out of whatever payment you put in there on the same day every month. So everybody's might be different if they join after today. So there is no set day, but it's going to be collected when you go register through our link that we put there. And that's really the only way to register right now.
What's up, B Rich? How you doing, brother?
If you want to register, I'm going to put the link back in here again.
Thank you, man.
But that's how you join us.
So, okay. I wanted to make sure we address that, so that'll be done privately. Let me see.
Yeah, and that's so that it's a secure website. So that information I don't even get that information.
Okay. Douglas says, is there a geographic restrictions? Are there geographic restrictions? What do you mean by that?
Like outside of the U.S., probably.
Wait, hold on. I don't want to assume anything what he's asking. What do you mean? Are there geographic restrictions? I just want to address it properly because I don't want to just assume and just start spouting off.
And that's okay. Patience she said, or I'm sorry, I'm saying she, but I don't know. Says haven't joined yet because it closes the live, and I will not have that. That's all right. Wait till the live is over, because it is going to take you to the website. And depending on what device you're on, if you're not on your computer, you'll be digging around for it.
Ronald McClinton says, any camping in cold weather maybe. Yes. The reason we're doing this is because now we have full control over when we go, how we go. Okay, Patricia. No,
Pretty. Oh, that's a cute name. So as far as when you say payment plans, you're talking about the events. We'll be discussing that in the group. This membership, though, is for the monthly Zoom meetings that we're going to be talking about those things and coming together and arranging those things. We're going to try to plan many of them well in advance. So, yes, there will be time for a payment plan. Some might not, like a pop-up one might not be.
Douglas say you live in Arizona. Okay.
Oh, you mean like
are we coming to Arizona?
No, he's saying like, is there be a member? You can live anywhere.
Yeah, to be a member.
To be a member of the camp club, because we're meeting every month through Zoom.
Okay.
So you can live anywhere. Now, when we decide on where we're going to camp, it'll be up to you if you want to go to that particular event. You don't have to, but I don't know if we'll make it to Arizona, but yeah, we're not at the point where we're ready for you to pay for the event up front, and you have to be a member to even get an invite to the event to pay up front. I don't know if that makes sense or not.
No, that's just she just asked. She ain't
Can
saying
you
the
pay?
event. She just saying the 25
Oh,
monthly
you're
payment
saying can you
installments.
can? Oh yeah, I
That's,
can. You can like what you want to do like several months in advance. You can do it like that. I would need you to email me though. I'm gonna put my email in the chat, and I can send you a link for that because most people aren't trying to do that. Hold on.
okay. Say like outside the southeast, I live in Arizona. Yes, you like she just stated. She fixed that already for me.
The first meeting. So we're gonna meet every second Sunday at 6 p.m. So the first meeting we're gonna have the second Sunday in June is June 9th, I believe. So our very first meeting is gonna be June 9th at 6 p.m. I'm just putting it in the chat.
Any other questions, anybody?
And that's Eastern time. So if you live somewhere else, I understand. You're gonna have to calculate what that is. Because I don't know all the times. I know if it's Central, that's 5 o'clock for you.
Right.
Mountain, 4 o'clock. Beyond that.
Monique Williams, will you guys stream some of the outings? No, ma'am. No, this is a private club. This is private. Now, if you were a member of the club and then you joined us on one of the outings, whatever video and footage and pictures that you wanted to share on your channel is completely up to you. Respectfully, of course, you know, just don't be sticking your camera in people's private business. But
yeah.
But no, this
the memories of the events, you know, of the things that we're doing are gonna be for the membership. So I mean, aside from a quick clip or a picture, everything is going to be kept in the membership.
Private, and that's the reason for this whole thing.
Yeah.
And the private, I know some people just coming in the chat is starting to wonder, like, why it got to be private? Because privacy helps the safety of the situation.
Yeah.
And that's something that we dealt with, and we don't want to put anybody at risk whatsoever when it comes to safety. Okay.
And handmade, I'm perfect. It's okay. You can ask the same question somebody already asked. It's okay.
Yeah.
But is the club membership supposed to pay for the yearly camp? That's separate.
Right.
The club membership is so you can get access to knowing about the events. And you don't have to come to all the events. You can decide which ones you want to go to and which ones you want to pay for. So yes, it's a separate thing. This is just the every month we're meeting at this day and time. That's what that's for. And yes, it will be recorded. Winning Scratcher and Kizzy's Place. Yes, you're gonna get a reminder. I'm gonna set it up where you'll get a reminder a few days before, and you'll get a reminder an hour before via email. So you're gonna need to make sure you have an email address that you check. And the first few, like, you're gonna have to make sure you get it out of spam the first time so it doesn't keep going to spam. But I'm gonna put, you're gonna be able to reach out to me. You can email me once you join. You should notice if you already joined, you have an email with the Zoom link already. So even if you're like, well, I didn't get the next thing, just go back to the email you just got, and it's got everything there. And if you can't find it, email me and I get you together.
Monica and Ziggy's Garden say, just became a member. Welcome, welcome. Guava.
Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Guava. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because
So
it really is going to help. And what we're trying to do, we're not trying to make it like ginormous. If it happens to come that way, then fine. But we want to be able to keep it personal, and
yeah.
that's where we were getting lost on our survival camp. It wasn't personal anymore, and there was actually, I think it was one person that was at our last, not our last survival camp, but the survival camp before. I didn't even know they were there. I never even saw them. And they said, yeah, I was on lot such and such. Like, I didn't see you at the meeting. Yeah, well, we made it there late. I didn't see you on the hike. Yeah, we made it there late. I never even saw them. And I don't want it to be that way. I, here was one of the biggest problems with it. They were, the only spot that they had left was so far away on the campsite. They were on a whole other end of the campsite. So they weren't kind of nestled in with the rest of us. So, you know, they were just here camping and they didn't really get to
Yeah.
hang out that much.
And because we'll be meeting through Zoom, we'll get a chance to know faces
Right.
ahead of time and not have to be like, are they with us or no? Or we're gonna know you with us
Right.
like immediately. Given goals that is space limited right now for the membership, space is not limited. Now, depending on what the events we organize together, where they are, yeah, because we're gonna the space we select, the place we
Hey,
go
Shia
is gonna
Sunshine.
dictate that. Hey, she is sunshine.
And here's
Hey, Miss D
the other
Hollywood.
thing. Our very first meetup is going to be a super ultra special one.
Yeah.
This is not going to be like survival camp before. If y'all have fun at survival camp, look, throw that throw that away. This is a whole nother animal. This is a whole different animal now, okay? So get yourselves ready, because this is going to have that freedom feel that everybody that want to go camping, they're going to get a chance to feel it. And as a matter of fact, some people go to camp and be like, yeah, this ain't for me. I get it, because the rush, the grind, the push, I get it. That will turn anybody off.
Yeah. And it also depends on your equipment and all that stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the meetings, we're going to be talking more about people that just happen to fly in. They don't have any equipment. We're going to be talking a lot more about all of these situations that will make you be like, oh, the only thing kept me from going is, I didn't want to come there, and I can't bring all the stuff I wanted to bring with me. We're going to be able to take care of that for you. All right? Any last questions before we get out of here? Man, I'm loving this chat. I'm loving this chat. I want to, we even go, before y'all even start asking questions, I want to say thank you to everybody for joining us, because this right here, this chat right here is groundbreaking to me, because I've been wanting to. I said it last year. We wasn't even going to have a camp. The last camp we did, we wasn't even going to have it. That was a last minute situation. But you know what? That's because I was going to do what we're doing now. I was going to try to do that last year. No, we got a whole nother thing going on for you. So any last questions? Thank you, everybody.
Monica and Ziggy's Garden is coming from Boston.
All
Hey.
right, come on down. Oh
Yes.
man, that's gonna be sweet.
Oh, Lynn from LA. Okay.
Okay, Lynn from LA, come on, come on.
Yes.
I hope them is fireworks.
Looking for a
Uh,
trailer
uh,
like yours.
say, Michael Palmer, can you bring your barbecue pit? Yes. Okay, Michael Palmer. Depending on where we are.
But we trying to make sure it's gonna be some places where yes.
And here's the other thing. Will you be cooking for everybody on that barbecue?
Mm.
Because ain't nobody, if you saying, can I bring my barbecue pit, that means your barbecue pit got wheels on it, right? Don't nobody just say, call a barbecue pit. When you say, can I bring my barbecue pit, huh? That thing got wheels on it and it got a chimney on it. Am I wrong? That's what I thought. That's what I thought, Michael. Yeah. Yeah, you go. We'll figure it out. We're gonna make sure we figure something out. You bring that whole barbecue pit, because what that'll do is alleviate what we got have to do. Okay? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can see you now putting your tent, packing up all your gear in your barbecue pit. Then when you get here, take all your tent and stuff, have a little
Ooh,
barbecue
he said
sauce.
it can feed 300.
Oh, oh, you a whole food truck.
Wow.
He said easily. He a whole food truck.
Mm,
Yeah, Michael, we need to talk more, brother. We need to talk
that's
more.
a lot. Any events in Florida? If you're a part of the membership and we come together and decide on a place in Florida, I can't say it'll be the first one, but why not? Why not Florida? Um,
Hey,
do
Auntie
we
Tia.
have any? We don't have any singles discounts as of right now. Um, but if once you join the group, you can have some input on different things we're able to do to maybe, help
No,
with that.
no, Auntie, I don't. I don't have any
Hey, Auntia,
Gorilla Cart
you don't got an
codes.
affiliate link for it?
That's been wore off. That was like
Go get a
yeah,
new one.
I get you
We'll
one.
get you a new
I
one.
get you another one.
Yes.
Let me talk. Let me
Will
talk.
there be any adult-only events
Yes.
when we're in the group and we're discussing some of the things what we want to do? Yes, and we're looking at the calendar. Some of them will be. Some of them
Yes.
will be family. So, yeah. She is Sunshine says, what comes with the membership? So what comes with the membership is your access to our private camping events, because we're not going to be doing the whole, through YouTube type of announcements. So if you want to know where we're going to be camping, if you want to have input on where we're going to be camping and what we're going to be doing, then you want to be a part of this group, because you're going to get access to the camping events. Also, we're going to be meeting live through Zoom every month, so you'll get a chance to be heard. We'll discuss our ideas, have a good time in the Zoom, and plan what we want to do and where we want to go. And of course, we always like to give away stuff, so
and again,
we'll be doing that
I gotta say this again, because a lot of people are just now coming in the chat and they keep asking this one same question, and I need to really make sure and you hear it and make sure everybody here is clear that this is a private club is the reason for all of this, because that question kind of keeps the question of like, can we do this, can we do that? This is a private club. This will not be shown on YouTube. The things we do and say will not be shown on YouTube. This is not a YouTube situation. The only reason we're using YouTube, we're using this as a billboard, for this platform as a billboard to put the word out. But that's it. And after that, after a while, it's going to go word of mouth only.
Yeah. And as far as forms of payment, if you go to our website, you'll find the different forms that are accepted there. So the normal forms that you would pay online. So, but not Cash App. Not right now.
No.
Thank you, Day 2 Lifestyle. Day to day lifestyle. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining.
Can't wait to meet you through Zoom Sunday, June 9th at 6 p.m.
I need to put that in my phone.
You need to put that on your schedule.
You already
yes,
know.
Let me make sure it's on mine. It should be, because I did it through Zoom. Yes, it's there. Whoop,
So
whoop.
everybody, make sure you're watching for the next 2 weeks. I'm going to be putting out a lot of product review videos, and it's going to be important. Just remember, all of this, everything I do is for a reason. Remember that. I'm sure y'all done figured that out by now. I don't just do stuff for nothing. It's even with the crazy stuff. I don't do stuff for nothing. So keep watching, okay? It all has a meaning to it. Someone asks if it's adults only. There will be, again, she just stated it, that we're gonna be talking about that in the meeting for the members, but I can actually answer that now. There will be times where there is only adult situations, only adult meetups. There's going to be times for bring your children and your family members meet up. This club is going to fluctuate, and we're all going to be talking about it and exchanging ideas on how we're going to move forward with each meetup.
Yeah, and Charlene asks, do you have to sign in or set up an account? So once you join, you're going to get an email that's going to give you the Zoom link for the first Zoom session. I don't think you need a Zoom account, but you might. But just click the link and it'll tell you if you need to set up a Zoom account. But you don't need to set up an account with us or have a login or nothing like that. Just on June 9th at 6 p.m., click that link and it's gonna bring you into the Zoom meeting. And if you need any help being walked through that process, because I understand people are at different levels of, tech savviness, just email me and I'll make sure you get in.
Thank you, Keisha Willis. Thank you for that.
Keisha Willis.
Thank you for that. She
like
hashtag replay.
Yeah.
Thank you. So anybody else, I'm burping and talking. Who does that? That's elderly right there, ain't it? Let me see. Say, I see the puppy as your ride or die all the time. She always with us. She always with us now. I ain't gonna say nothing. She just always with us. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Any last questions? I was trying to take it to 90 minutes. We pushing it. I would like to use the last good 10 minutes for questions from you, and we can answer them the best as we can.
Thank you, Anna. Yes, a Zoom account is free. So I don't think you need one, but I don't know.
What, the membership?
You don't need to pay for a membership to go on Zoom when you're being invited into a meeting like this one. So just click the link and it'll get you there. And if you need an account, it'll walk you through it. But yeah, be good to go. Oh, you won't be in the country. It's accessible all around the world. You just need to find out what time matches up with 6 p.m. EST. Or you can just wait and get the recording afterwards. It's up to you.
Okay. Now, how many people have never been camping that's just kind of interested? Yeah, we're not going to discuss that right now, Walter, okay? No, I'm sorry, not Walter, but Give and Go. I'm trying to really hard stay on this subject, because this subject matter is really important, okay?
Wells has a good question. Will you be able to join at a later date? Yeah, you'll be able to join. Today is the launch. We are officially open for the monthly thing. But yeah, you are welcome to join. Now, obviously, if you join after the first meeting, you won't be able to join the meeting until the next meeting. But yeah, so this is a monthly, ongoing, private membership group in which you're going to be the ones to hear about the camping events.
Okay, Green Grass Grove. Say, I'll join after the live so it doesn't pop me off.
Yeah, there you go.
Let me see. L. McCrae.
She went once. Oh, but you got to get your husband out there. Got to get him out there.
Listen, come on. Tell your husband come out here and hang out with me. Tell him come out here and hang out.
To survival camp. Okay.
But have you been camping? Charlene Gilbert says slept in a tent. Wow. When we went fishing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's camping. If you slept in it, like it wasn't overnight. I mean,
it don't necessarily.
Listen, you camped.
If you slept in a tent and you had provisions, that you needed while you was in a tent, you was camping. Camping doesn't necessarily mean you had to do this overnight. We used to go camping when we lived up
You
north.
about to fall off.
When we lived up north in the snow, we would go sledding all day. And the way we stopped and warmed up, instead of driving all the way back home from the sledding and the ski hills, we set up a tent in the snow, and we would all come in there with a buddy heater and get warm and drink some hot cocoa and everything. All of our kids and nephews and nieces was gathered up in this what, 4-man, 6-man tent, huddled up around each other trying to get warm, drink a little bit of hot cocoa, and get ready, get under the buddy heater, and we back on the snow hills. So even though we didn't spend the night in the snow,
The tent saved our
the
days.
tent saved our lives, and we was in there all day and all
we
night.
wouldn't have been able to do that. That's how it was too cold.
Yeah,
We would have had
that was
to.
below zero weather.
Yeah, people would have been getting frostbite and all
Oh,
that.
and imagine, babe, the tents that we had back then, them little thin. Oh, we wouldn't have made it out. Let me see. Sister says on Freedom. Sister said on Freedom. The first camping trip was last summer. Now you got to add to that. You got to come on with us and add to that, because we got an experience for you coming.
Sunshine never did anything camping.
She is Sunshine. Don't even start. Don't even start. She is Sunshine. She done went to Texas and got all bougie pinky fingered on us.
Come on, she is Sunshine.
Come on now. I see you say this every single time. I see you say this in everybody's chat. I seen you say it in Vision Preparedness chat. I see you say it. You need to stop saying you ain't never been camping. We need you to go one time so you don't have to say that anymore. You can be like everybody else. I went once. I didn't spend a night, but I went. I set up a tent, but I didn't get in it. We need you to say something. We need you to be able to say something where you touched the tent. I ain't talking about some. I was in Walmart. I looked at some tents, and then we left. So, Hey, Sunday says, interested, never been, but we used to live in a van when I was younger for a month or so. That was camping kind. Camp. You said that's camping kinda. That's no, Sunday. That's the ultimate camping. And I think I know what kind of camping you talk about when you have to live in a van for a month or so. You camped. You did the ultimate camp. All right. So let me see. She is Sunshine said, Adelaide, Texas too hot for me to feel bougie. Come on now. Come on. I done seen you. I done seen you with your pinky out. Saw you at the Soul Family Expo. Pinky was a little bit out. You was trying to tuck it in, but every now and then while you talking, it kind of came out a little bit.
Oh, that's a good one. Start with your yard.
Start with your yard. Start with your yard. I've been saying this for years. I even said, remember, if y'all new to my channel and my platform, we did a bug out in the house. We set up a tent in the house, in the den, and camped and slept in that thing all night in the house. Okay? So if you got an apartment, we did it in the living room, in the den, and then y'all always see me out here on the island, on the edge out here. Go in your backyard. It's a lot of people out here that's doing this. My Fly family, Erica My Fly family, they practice in their yard. Man, you can do this at your own house. Okay, let me see. Keisha Willis, I love to join. My situation is I take care of my grandmother, so I would join even if I couldn't participate just yet. Would hate to miss out on the great information you guys put out. Okay, Keisha Willis, thank you for that support, though. Katina Brooks say, just bought a home, can't wait to set up my tent in my backyard.
There you go. There you go.
There you go. There you go. And congratulations, Katina Brooks, just bought your own house. I saw you fussing the other day. Listen, we both can't be on YouTube fussing now. I seen you fussing about people being messy. Okay, we both can't be on here fussing. Let me see. Uh, Virtual Girl says we went camping in Pismo Beach, sleeping in sleeping bags with no tents and cooking
Wow.
on outdoor grills.
Oh,
Okay,
y'all real gangster.
I, you took the words right out my mouth. I was about to say, you gangster, you bout it, bout it.
Yeah.
Sleeping in sleeping bags with no tent. That's
Made some tents with sheets and blankets.
yeah, she thugged out.
Wow, tucked under the legs of the sofas.
You
This is
thugged.
what she talking about when she was a kid.
Oh, okay.
No, 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 no. This is a new, different comment.
Okay, okay.
She's saying then, as children, my sister and I would make our tents with sheets and blankets tucked under the bed, the legs of the sofa. I'm
We
sorry.
all
Can't
did.
read.
We all that's okay, cause you know I'm a dibba 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 dibba. Let me
Yes.
see. Okay. J J Book said I live on a farm every day, like camping. Trust me, I know. Ask me how I know. Let me see.
I think that was
Ladybugs,
all.
no, Ladybug says I'm going back up that I just missed.
Oh, gotcha.
Ladybug said last time I camped was in 2018, 4 days in a tent at the beach. That sounds beautiful. Katina Brook, I went last year in October. It was fun. Now I can't wait for the annual birthday camp trip, Dallas, Texas camping. Whoa, okay, okay, all right. Let me see. Jay Book says some nights I just fell asleep in the hammock. I do that out here. Okay, Sunday says I love y'all like-minded. Uh, like-minded. Am so happy for and thankful to see it. Got my bug out bags by the door watching y'all. Well, I'm telling you, it's about to be different now. You gonna get a chance to use that equipment. Let me see. Get access. Oh, I'm reading your comment. Miss D's Hollywood says I gave away my small two-person tent, looking for a four-person canvas tent. Okay, that's a good idea. Let me see. Dr. Bozark says camping should be on everyone's list to do. It builds character.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it does.
It make you think about how spoiled you are with all the
Ooh,
modern conveniences like running water and electricity and just the stuff you do.
you take for granted.
You take a lot of things for granted, and camp will help you realize how many blessings you have
Yes.
just with regular stuff. Just with, oh, I can regulate the temperature in my house, but I might not be able to do that in this tent. Or I like to wash my hands and get it all extra soapy, but I gotta hurry up because I only got a little bit of water and it's not necessarily running like I want. Just stuff like that, or how you spend your time. Do
Let me
you do
see.
a lot of scrolling on your phone? Do you do a lot of just watching a TV, or are you actually like accomplishing and producing things?
Right. She is Sunshine Led showed me too many toys I can't have and won't. Oh, Mo says, I'm interested in camping with my family in the backyard too. I just need some of that Black Tropical Homestead bug repellent.
Mm.
Okay. Sunday says, getting ready to make me a portable kitchen in a toolbox. Have you seen them? No, I haven't. Jay says, I was about to say, some of my immigrant friends are like camping is for gringos. Why do you want to pretend to be homeless? That's hilarious because and
It's
you wait, you tell them this. No, you go ahead.
if something happened and you don't know how to live outdoors, uh the
That's why
homeless people gonna be laughing at you.
that's why I said that's why I wanted you
What?
to answer because I knew
What?
you knew exactly what I was
If
gonna
you
say.
don't know how to function without the modern conveniences of society, you are not going to survive
You
very
are in a
long.
lot of trouble.
And it's not to say that this is something to do out of fear, because we're planning on doing this to have a good time, but it's still some skills you should know. You just never know when it might be a storm that might put you in a situation where you don't have nowhere to be.
Right. which is
And
happening more often.
yeah, and even if you're not outdoors, but you're somewhere where you don't have the regular conveniences, you won't know what how to function. When they tell you to go to the safe gym and you all over there starving and not knowing how to get yourself taken care of, all the other people gonna be looking at you like, should learn how to camp.
Yep. Good luck with living. Let me see. Stulos Leo says, "Good evening to all. I miss Princess Leia. I love watching teaching her."
Oh.
Okay, thank you. Keisha Willis, I'm asking if it's okay to join even if I can't make it to the
Yeah.
campsite.
Remember,
Absolutely.
these are two separate things. The monthly membership group is where you will learn about the camping events, but you don't have to attend every single thing. It's going to be up to you once you're in the group. But the group is the space where we're going to be talking about what we're doing. That's where you're going to know what we're doing, where we're going, when.
All right. Says I went Patient Saint. I went camping last year Labor Day week watching y'all. I took my Lead Farmer 73 bug out bag, no plumbing, no electricity, and it was an experience. That's what I'm talking about. And that's what this is all about. Trying everything out. Um, Charlene Gilbert, I'm going to have to get a smaller tent because my tent is a 12-person tent with 2 rooms.
You might not
You
want a
better hang on
smaller
to that
tent because space is not
space.
what you think in a regular two-person tent.
And you want to be able to stand up.
Oh my goodness. I'm
That's
short and I get upset if I can't stand up.
You should hear her talk about this trailer I'm in. She
Mm,
like, just barely, just
mm.
barely. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, those 2 rooms is nice.
Miss
That's a
Virtual,
nice tent sound like you got. Don't get rid of
a
that.
condo. Miss Virtual Girl, my sister and I talk about your camping trips, and we say how we are going to have to try to join you guys when we can through South Carolina is a ways to go driving. Where you coming from, my virtual girl?
Yeah.
Katina Brooks says, I want to teach my grandson the art and the beauty of camping. And
Yes.
everybody should. Everybody should. And let him be the judge whether he like it or not, that's his business. But he will have skills that he will never forget. Jay Book says, yeah, they are from El Salvador and had to cross and they live that way day in, day out. Yeah, and they should count themselves lucky because they know how to live out there day in, day out. They don't even realize how spoiled people are. Again, cutting on and off the light switch, flushing your toilet with about 2 or 3 gallons of water instead of drinking it. You understand?
Yeah.
So
Keisha Willis said they camped out in the house when we camped out and they tested the Blue Eddy.
that's
Awesome.
what I'm talking about. Let me see. Mo says, I still need to try it because I hate the mosquitoes. Uh,
Yeah, she was talking to
oh, okay.
Leah
I got you.
Sunshine.
I got you. Okay.
Ace D said, first time it rained. Oh, yeah. Horrible experience. But you learned
But
that
you
I
learn a
wasn't
lot.
prepared. Would like to try it again just to practice emergency prepping.
Learn a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we about past the line now, y'all. We gonna get off of here. It was wonderful. But if you enjoyed this chat, imagine what it's gonna be like when we meet up on what is it? The 9th?
June 9th is our first meeting, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be meeting every second Sunday. If you are an active member, you will be invited to
Thank you,
join
Drew.
us.
Please join us. Um,
Yes.
and we appreciate all of you. Thank
All
you.
of y'all who have joined already, we thank you. We're
Thank you.
so looking forward to getting to know
Guava.
you and hear your ideas. We about to collaborate and do some fun camping, tripping.
And that means we gonna be seeing each other in person. Nothing wrong with YouTube, but I want to make this more personal. We want to make this more personal so we can all truly, when you get to the campsite, you don't have to be guessing too much because that takes a lot of stress out of it. Who am I gonna be next to? I don't know this dude. I don't care for that person. All of that's gonna be cut out and thrown out because even though you are a group with like minds, you still have different personalities. Let's keep it 100, okay? You can all be like-minded, but you're all individuals and you all have different personalities. And sometimes your like-mindedness in the way you live and the way you function matches, but your personalities don't. So that's what we're trying to alleviate. So with that being said, we want to thank everybody for being here in this chat tonight because it was
Yes,
very
thank you for
important.
joining us.
This is
We're gonna
groundbreaking.
see you soon. Those of you who have joined the membership, we'll see you soon. Check your email. You should have already gotten the instructions on how to join. If you didn't get them, email me at ladyled73. Yeah, ladyled73@gmail.com.
I had
I
to
had to
think
think
about
about it.
that thing, didn't
Hey, I don't email myself
I know.
very often.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, and everybody have a wonderful night. Thank you for even being in here this late. We were gonna wait, but we both was like, let's do it now. You know, we're that excited. So, everybody, thank you for stopping by. Lead Farmer 73
And Lady Led, I got some new content coming for y'all. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, go subscribe.
and the puppy.
And the puppy. I
Everybody,
think all you gotta do is click my face and you can subscribe. Can't you subscribe like that? No. In the chat.
no, you got to hit the bell.
Huh?
Oh yeah, hit,
Yeah, if you hit my name, click go to channel. Boom.
and then the subscribe button.
And yeah, that part.
I'm already subscribed. That's why it ain't working. I'm already subscribed. That's why it ain't working. Everybody,
Me like that.
everybody have a wonderful night. Lead Farmer
Thank
73, Lady Led and the
you.
puppy.
Be
We love
blessed,
you, and we out.
everybody.
Peace.